Hello everyone, welcome to another episode of Minecraft. It is episode 94, I believe, which is a lot. Oh man, some people, I don't know, if I were to get fan mail, if I were to freaking have comments on my videos, maybe one of them would be like, aren't you a little too old to be playing Minecraft? Aren't you too old to be playing this game? Like, you're like 23, you're pushing 24. Yeah, I really am. You are freaking 23 years old. You were born freaking into year 2000, man. Aren't you a little too old to be playing Minecraft, man? You're literally like in the older Gen Z demographic. I don't know what the average 23-year-old is supposed to be doing, but I don't know. When I was freaking 11, when I was freaking 13, I know what 23-year-olds were doing. I was watching them on YouTube, but anyways, back to the question. Am I too old? Probably, but you know, that's a problem in other areas, not this one. Yeah, like, is that really the best intro I have? God damn it, man. I don't know. It sucks. I don't know. Why am I on 360 again? Yeah, this is the 360 world, if you didn't figure it out. Yeah, I filmed an episode in the 360 world, well, on 360 a bit back, and it's already a bit laggy. I don't know, maybe I'm regretting this already, but yeah, I have this skin pack. There's this skin pack that's only on the 360 version. Yeah, the super cute texture pack, the skin pack associated with it, and it's like, I don't know, like, I checked on the Xbox One version and it literally was not on there. So I don't know, I thought those would be synced up, you know. Yeah, I guess, like, I'll get to other stuff. I'll get to, you know, what you would expect me to talk about, okay? Look, man, Embiid, if you don't get to the frickin' conference finals with frickin' Paul George on your roster and Caleb Martin and frickin' basically, like, Daryl Morey doing all of this for the team, man, I don't know, man. Look, man, we need to frickin' shove all the frickin' pressure that everyone has been frickin' piling on to the Celtics and move it, dump it, frickin' to Joel Embiid, okay, and the Philadelphia 76ers, man. Look, man, I have made it clear before that I am a certified hater of that organization. I mean, Embiid a tiny bit, but it's mostly jokey. It's mostly joking around. But I am kind of a hater for the Sixers organization in the process, and like, I kind of want to see them fail at every turn. It doesn't necessarily mean I want to see Embiid fail, but you know, it's just that the two are kind of linked, you know. And I really like Paul George. I don't know. It sucks that he had to leave the Clippers. I understand, you know, the Clippers not willing to freaking give him the years he wanted on his deal, but I don't know, man. Let me just get that out of the way. Let me just get that out of the way, man. Like, come on, man. Dude, like, I'm like, am I rooting for the Sixers to lose in the second round? Yes. But like, I don't know, to frickin' like say that there isn't an immense amount of pressure on frickin' Joel Embiid to frickin' win a championship, you know, like, I don't know. Like, I'm just saying that, like, we need to be fair here, right? Like, the Celtics got the frickin' stick of frickin' they need to win. Can Tatum and Brown play together? You know, it's still just like, I don't know. There's still frickin' Jason Tatum haters out there still. It's like, look, man, we need to transfer all of it to frickin' the Sixers and Embiid, okay? Please. I mean, I feel a lot of people were already on that bandwagon, already on that line of thinking, but I don't know. I feel like this is the season. This is the NBA season. We need to move to that, okay? Oh, man. Just had to get that out of the way at first. Oh, man, just had to get that out of the way. Yeah, so what am I talking about? The 360 edition? Yeah, I don't know why I'm on the 360 edition. I don't know. Just a nice change of pace, I guess. Last time I was like playing this, because I was actually playing this like offline, as you'd say, as the Twitch streamers would say. Yeah, I was looking for diamond. Yeah, and I found like 4 like last night. Yeah, when I was playing this, I don't know. I play this sometimes when I'm like listening to random freaking podcasts. Man, yeah, that's another thing I could talk about. So yeah. What am I doing on the 360? Yeah, lately I've been on the 360 a lot lately because I don't know if you've heard, but I think the Microsoft is shutting down the Xbox 360 online store. So, yeah, my latest freaking summer some kind of project, kind of obsession is buying a bunch of freaking video games from the freaking Xbox 360 store that I am afraid that freaking, you know, if it goes away, and I think it is gonna go away sometime this year. I think it, like, I don't know, the original date I heard was like July like 16th of this year. So I don't know. I'm really cramming at the last minute of like trying to freaking, you know, look at the store a bunch and trying to find like a bunch of games that I'd want, you know, that might go away forever. Yeah, this is one of them. Yeah, this is absolutely one of them. The 360 version of Minecraft from the arcade, which you can still get. I don't know. I think by the time I upload this, it might already be gone. So, I guess it sucks, but you know, I guess that's just how it is. You know, the digital stuff can't last forever, man. It can't, man. I don't know. Like Microsoft, yeah, like Xbox Game Pass being the same price. It can't stay the same price forever, I guess, with the current economy and this current gaming industry, you know. I don't know. I don't really have much to say on that, man. I don't know. I think I'll still have it as long as freaking there's enough games that I would like, you know. Even though it's like the Ultimate Edition, which I have, is like $20 a month now. I don't know. Anyways, I've been trying to freaking get a bunch of freaking games. Yeah, like I don't know. I would show some of them, but yeah. You can't like go to the freaking home and instantly go back on the into the game like on the Xbox One. So I don't know. What are some good finds I got? Yeah, Remember Me. Yeah, I got the game Remember Me, which is the game that the developer Don't Nod made before Life is Strange, which is interesting. I never played it. And I also got the Devil May Cry HD collection. Like, basically I got a bunch of games where freaking I don't even know if I'm ever gonna play them, but like it's just the thought of like they could go away forever, so I feel obligated to like at least think about freaking getting them. And I did get a bunch. Like, I don't know, I got a couple like original Xbox games. I got a game called Blinks the Time Sweeper. Like a few of them I noticed were on if you check the Xbox One store if you check the Xbox One store, they're like backwards compatible, but I don't know. I guess it's just nice to like be sure to double check. Oh man, yeah, like it shows you on the 360 store as of this point. July, what, 11, 12, 2024? Yeah, it shows you whether something is like forwards compatible or not. So, yeah, like if I see that, like, then I'm like, okay, alright, I'm gonna trust that I could find it after this store shuts down potentially. So, yeah. Basically, like a lot of the games that would go away and you probably wouldn't find them again are a bunch of Xbox Live arcade games. Yeah, like there's this game called Charlie Murder, which is like I don't think was released on PC. Yeah, like I think it really is an exclusive like Xbox Live arcade game, like stuff like that. I also there's all like I got a bunch of the stuff that was under like $10 basically. Like like a bunch of all the Xbox original Xbox games on the 360 store are like $9.99, and I don't know, man. I like it. It sucks because it's in that price range of like, it's not the most expensive thing in the world, but I think for me specifically, I'm like, spending $10 on one game, you know, like I don't know, man. Like it really does add up, man. I don't know. I really do not know how much I've spent. I think it could be upwards of like $50 to $60 at this point, and like that might not seem like a lot of money, but to me, like spending $60 on video games at this point in my life, you know, it's like, yeah, it's I feel like that's a lot of money. I'd rather freaking spend that all on thrift books. I feel like I could get like, oh god, I could get like 4 books like on thrift books for like 20 bucks, like after shipping. Yeah, after the free shipping. Like, so that would mean I would get like what, 4, 8, yeah, 16 books. I'd rather get that than video games, but I don't know. It's really just a fear of like this could go away forever, and I don't know. I guess it might be cool even if I don't play these games that freaking I just have them whenever I have a 360. So I don't know. I don't even know if freaking my account will work at some point. I don't even know if it's guaranteed to work. Like, I don't know. I really do not know, but yeah. Any other games I freaking got? I got 3D Ultra Mini Golf Adventures, which I saw Achievement Hunter play back in like 2013. I don't know. I got a DLC for it, which cost $5. The game was $5, and then the DLC was freaking $5. I don't know. These are my financial decisions, man. Just embarrassing financial decisions, you know. I don't know. You know what isn't an embarrassing financial decision? Deciding to go into the second apron and risking it because you feel that KCP is a freaking player that can lead you to a championship, you know? Yeah, it kind of sucks for Denver, you know? Yeah, there's some other, like, bad, like, really, like, sucky, like, horrible news coming from the Nuggets, yeah. But, I don't know, like, mainly, like, KCP leaving in free agency and going to the Magic, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I mean, you know, I was just happy he didn't end up on the Sixers, but I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have been so happy because Paul George ended up there, so I don't know. I mentioned it like a little bit briefly in the Life is Strange episode in the beginning. I don't know. How do I feel about, you know, the Nuggets, you know, and that decision? Yeah, should they have gone into the second apron? And like, I guess if you don't know what the second apron is, I explained it in like a previous episode, like, I don't know, at some point. But it's like, yeah, it's like very, like you can't, once you spend as a team, once a team has like over like 187 million in total salary, right, it instantly hits the second apron, and like, you know, like, yeah, there's a lot of freaking consequences. The basic gist of it is freaking your team just gets handicapped in terms of like being able to make any sort of like move, you know. You can't sign players from the buyout market, you can't freaking aggregate salaries, which is like, you know, which is like trading trading like 2 of your own players for another player. You can't do that, I don't think. And then a draft pick of your own draft pick 7 years from now gets frozen or something like that. I don't know. Like, it just makes it hard to operate as a team. And like the Nuggets kind of didn't want to do that, I guess. Yeah, and like a lot of people are calling the Nuggets ownership cheap, but like, I don't know. It's the whole thing. It's just risk assessment at the end of the day, man. I don't know. Like, obviously, like, a lot of people are of the opinion, like, it's like you go into the second apron as long as you have Jokic in his prime, right? Like you know that freaking the Nuggets team as constructed with KCP in the starting lineup is a freaking championship contending freaking team. Like, you know that. So like, why wouldn't you at least, you know, risk it even, you know, being aware that the second apron can be bad and sucks. You know, like, why not just risk it? But I don't know. I guess, like, yeah, was it the owner, Stan, Josh Kroenke, right? Like, the owners were a bit too hesitant to do that, and like, yeah, maybe like a bunch of Nuggets fans are like upset at that. And like, I feel like a lot of people who just are fans of basketball in general are kind of like really upset at the move. Yeah, Tim Bontemps of the Hoop Collective didn't really like the move, you know. But I don't know. I don't know. Maybe they will be proven right, man. It's like, yeah, and that's the thing. Like, for Denver, right? Like, Denver's philosophy has shifted from, you know, well, their like ownership philosophy is basically on the side of, we want to keep on remaining being a contending team through drafting and developing young players, right? Like Christian Brown in 2023, you know, he played like a little bit in the finals, right? And like, he basically is like the player projected to freaking enter the starting lineup in place of KCP in the shooting guard spot. But like, I don't know, like his defense is good, but like, I don't know, like it just seems that like he's very unproven in terms of like being able to be the defender that KCP is in terms of like defending guards. I don't know. But yeah, on the other hand, like when the Nuggets played the Timberwolves, like KCP didn't really do much in terms of defending Anthony Edwards. But like, who else could though? I don't know. It's a old thing. Jason Tatum probably, Jaylen Brown probably, probably those two. They probably could guard Anthony Edwards. Yeah, but I don't know. Do I have any more thoughts on KCP leaving the Nuggets? Yeah, he signed with Orlando. Yeah, he signed with Orlando. What, 3 years, 66 million? Yeah, I don't know. Any other freaking things that of the nature related to free agency? I don't know. What other games did I get from the 360 freaking store, man? I got Worms. Yeah, Worms Revolution. I got. Oh man, what else did I got? Yeah, I got Charlie Murder. I got freaking. Oh man, I got yeah, Sonic Adventure, because it was just yeah, like some of them are just like yeah, I bit the bullet on getting a bunch of a few $10 games that actually are like backwards compatible. But yeah, another game I got, yeah, that wasn't, I don't think, yeah, is Sega Soccer Slam. Like that's a fun freaking game. I played a little bit of it. It's basically just like a soccer game, like FIFA, but like the characters are all these freaking superheroes. It like and like they have and like you can activate powers. It's like I don't know. It's freaking cool, man. I might show it off in a video at some point. I don't know. It is freaking cool. It's in a freaking Achievement Hunter video. Yeah, if you're interested. It's in an episode of Versus. Oh man, but yeah, basically I just wanted to get a bunch of games and like I spent way too much money than I should have. Yeah, man, I don't know. Really bad financial decisions, man. Really bad financial decisions. You know what wasn't a bad financial decision? You know what wasn't? Yeah. Frickin', I don't know, LeBron taking a 2-year extension for like 104 million, right? And LeBron not taking a pay cut, that was not a bad financial decision at all, man. Absolutely, it's fine. You don't take that pay cut. They're not gonna give you freaking DeMar DeRozan. They're not gonna give you freaking Jonas Valanciunas. They're not gonna give you freaking Lauri Markkanen. The Lakers front office isn't, man. Rob Pelinka is just gonna be like, all right, let's just re-sign our guys. That's it. Oh, man. We're gonna draft your son at number 55, you know? Oh, man. Opinions. Dude, like, a lot has happened. I know that a lot has happened. I'm trying to get to it. But, like, I don't know, man. A lot of times it's like, what do I need to say about it, man? What do I need to say about Bronny getting drafted? I wish I had more jokes, man. I really do. I don't know. I really wish I had more jokes, man. I slept through it, yeah. A funny thing is that, like, the second day of the NBA draft, right? The first day of the draft, the Lakers drafted Dalton Connect, like a random white guy that I didn't know about. Like a lot of people didn't know about the players in the 2024 draft. The number 1 pick was Zachary Rissachet, and then the number 2 pick was Alex Sarr. They're both like big, like French bigs, you know, centers. But like I don't know, like yeah, there's basically no like hype around like the top 2 like picks in the 2024 draft. Basically none. The most interesting draft pick was Bronny at number 55, and you know, a lot of people have been sharing opinions, but I don't know. I feel like mostly it's kind of just like, oh yeah, this is what we thought would happen, man. But I don't know, like all the moves the Lakers have been making, right? Like hiring JJ Redick. Well, first of all, firing Darvin Ham, hiring JJ Redick, drafting Bronny, and then freaking LeBron getting this extension, man. Like, I don't know, man. It's a lot, man. Yeah, basically. But there's still like LeBron stands being like, Rob Pelinka's letting LeBron down. He is intentionally ruining the end of his career. Like, Jeannie Buss does not want LeBron to get his 5th championship. It's like, all right. What are we doing here, man? Like, what are we doing? Like honestly. Just like why? I don't know. Anyways, any more thoughts on Bronny, man? I don't know. I slept through the second day of the draft, and also, so another thing happened that night. There was this like debate between like 2 candidates who are aiming to be the president of the United States. I don't know if you've heard of them, man. Oh man, I don't know. Anyways, I don't know. Anything else? just free agency in general. Like, I could just, like, do a recap. I thought of doing, like, a whole, like, another one of my 2K videos where I just, like, only talk about free agency, but, like, who wants to, like, I don't know, man. I don't really, it just feels to be too much, man. I don't know. Should I talk about Team USA instead? Yeah, Embiid playing for Team USA. And then freaking him fouling out in that first game versus Canada with like 10-minute quarters. He played like 12 minutes and got 5 fouls. Yeah, like you foul out in FIBA, yeah, with 5 fouls. Yeah, under FIBA rules. So, oh man, I don't know. Like, but I mean, really, like Team USA probably is gonna win the gold, right? And they're probably gonna steamroll every team, obviously. But I don't know. I mean, look, man, I tweeted about it. I kind of wanted to see Team USA lose just one game, you know? Maybe they could lose this game to Serbia, man. I don't know. I just want them to lose one game, just one game, man. Just like I need the reaction, man. I need the. I just want the chaos. They obviously are probably gonna win gold, but I don't know. I would just like them to drop one game, just one game, man. Can you give me one game? Oh man. Anything else on the front? On the Team USA front, yeah, Kawhi withdrawing from Team USA, right? After, like, taking a few photos and, like, participating in, like, one scrimmage or something. Oh, man. And then he got replaced by Derek White, much to the chagrin of Jaylen Brown, because, like, he started, like, posting these, like, vague, kind of, like, conspiracy-adjacent freaking tweets or social media posts. I don't know, man. Just like, yeah, he, like, I think he tweeted, like, he basically, like, subtweeted at Nike or something. He's like, I'm not afraid of you or your resources or something. It's like, what, like, I don't know. Like, Jaylen Brown has the right to do that because he won Finals MVP and he won a championship, okay? Like, he absolutely, like, look, man, if he feels that way, sure. But, like, it is a little weird that, like, he's doing that while his teammate Derek White is on the team, though. Like, wouldn't he be happy for Derek White? Like, I don't know. Like, I don't know. It's just a thing. Like, I don't know. I guess, like, you know, like, Jaylen Brown kind of, I would assume Jaylen Brown feels slighted about being snubbed, but I don't know. Like, I mean, like, ask Kyrie Irving, like, how he feels, though. Like, I feel like that's also, like, a more, like, questionable thing, right? It could be that it is due to, like, maybe it could be because Kyrie had, like, a controversy or two in the past, but I don't know. I don't know if that would be the only thing that would, like, keep him out, though. I don't know if that would be. My voice is kind of getting exclusively scratchy. I don't know. Oh, man. So anyways, like, what else has been happening, man? Yeah, what else been happening on the other side, the WNBA side? Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, that's basically it, yeah. Angel Reese with a double streak, right? I think it's still going, right? I think I mentioned it last episode, but yeah. Angel Reese's double streak is, like, up to 14 now, yeah, right? And it's like, yeah, she broke Candace Parker's record, and she's like, yeah, she basically has that, like, I think she has the all-time record for consecutive doubles now, yeah. Just, like, in general, like, in the history of the WNBA, which is absolutely impressive. Even if, like, people have been criticizing it and being like, oh, she gets all those rebounds because she's rebounding her own missed shots. Like, it's still impressive, man. Like, why isn't anyone else getting those rebounds then? she's the only one being able to get those rebounds then. I don't know. And then, you know, if you haven't heard, Caitlin Clark became the first rookie in WNBA history to record a triple-double. So, yeah, we have those two things going on. And it's turning into a very testy and contested, very even, very hotly debated Rookie of the Year race with, you know, and it's like, why can't we be fans of both Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese? But I don't know. It's a whole thing I've been thinking. Like, it just, like, I don't know, man. Like, obviously there are people who support their, like, player, right? Like, I see, like, accounts. I see an account called, like, was it, like, Bulls Kick Ass? Like, where, you know, it's a Chicago Bulls account that keeps on tweeting about Angel Reese, right? And then there's a bunch of Caitlin Clark stan accounts, right? And, like, I don't know. Like, if you, yeah. Like, why can't we be fans of both, man? Like, we can, but, like, I don't know. From Twitter, it doesn't seem like we can. Like, I don't know. Like, there's, like, Angel Reese account. There's people who love Angel Reese, and then, you know, they tweet something, and, like, they tweet something that kind of throws shade at Caitlin Clark, and it's like, okay, man, all right. Like, so, like, I see enough of it sometimes, man. Well, like, it gets to the point where I'm like, yeah, I've seen enough. Like, why can't we just appreciate both players, man? Oh, shit, a mineshaft. This is, yeah, I would just notice what this was. An abandoned mineshaft. Remember these? Are these still in the PC version? There's, like, way too cooler things in the PC version. Remember when, like, the only, like, things of these, like, the only, like, cool, like, environmental things in Minecraft were, like, villages and abandoned mineshafts and ravines? Remember that? That was a fun time. It really was. I'm being poisoned by the spider. Oh my god. Dude, what the? Okay. Stop. Please. No. Oh my god. You have to cook. Yeah, I have to eat some mutton, man. Please. There you go. Yeah, like, why can't we appreciate both players, okay? Like, what, like, I don't know, man. It's fine to have, like, the player you support more, but, like, I don't know, man. So, sometimes it doesn't, like, I don't know. Like, it really does seem to be a case where, like, the Rookie of the Year probably should go to both of them. Like, it probably should be a co-Rookie of the Year, you know? Because I mean, like, judging from Twitter, it's like we all, and like the larger discourse in general, like the history of the discourse this season around the WNBA, it just seems like if frickin' Angel or Caitlyn win the award, it's just gonna be like, oh man, it's just gonna be bad. like there's just gonna be a lot of freaking tweets being like, like I don't know, like it's I don't know. I'm afraid, man. Obviously, First Take is gonna be debating it for like 2 hours. It's like, all right, man, okay. Oh man. In terms of more NBA stuff, yeah, I'm trying to think. DeRozan got traded. Yeah, he got traded to the Sacramento Kings, right? which makes the Kings have, like, you know, a pseudo kind of big tree. You know, I would assume he'd be good there. It's somewhat of a homecoming, you know, like Northern California instead of Southern California. When Gil's Arena was reacting to it, Gil was just spent the whole time shitting on Sacramento. Oh man, Sacramento, the Midwest of California. I've heard from things. Oh man, other things. Yeah, DeJounte Murray got traded to the Pelicans, so like the Pelicans got a bit tougher, right? Yeah, it basically just the Western Conference is a nightmare, man. It really is a nightmare. Oh yeah, I didn't talk about, like, yeah, the biggest move in the West. Yeah, well, the two biggest moves in the West were OKC trading for Alex Caruso. Yeah, I talked about that last time. Yeah, they traded for Alex Caruso and only had to give up Josh Giddey. So they did that, and then they completed. Well, they got the biggest, one of their biggest signings in free agency in the history of their team, Isaiah Hartenstein. They got from the Knicks. They literally signed Isaiah Hartenstein, a freaking center who can rebound. And gee, what was one of the freaking Thunder's really only weakness during their freaking, like, whole playoff run and their what was basically their only weakness? Rebounding? Oh, he can do that. It's like, yeah, like the Thunder are just so freaking well set up for the future, man. They really are. It's insane, man. But that's the thing, it's like you don't know how long it could last. Yeah, I guess, like, yeah, like the bigger thing, I guess, with this, like, whole free agency stuff that has kind of been illustrated, has been kind of been apparent, is like the whole menacing nature of this second apron in the new CBA, right? Like, it's been, I don't know, man. It must be, yeah, it's a lot, you know. It's just like kind of brings up the question of, like, the NBA kind of, with this new CBA, kind of doesn't want any team to be a dynasty. They really don't want teams like the Nuggets to be able to retain like players like KCP. They don't want the Celtics. You know, the Celtics can retain all their players for this season. Yeah, the Celtics basically re-signed everyone, even Xavier Tillman and Luke Cornett. You know, like I don't know. I guess it's still waiting to see if O'Shea Brissett will re-sign, but I don't know. Like basically all their starters are coming back. Like pretty much all of their bench is coming back. So it's like, yeah, like the Celtics have 1 year at least to freaking contend. But I don't know, like the larger team of it is the new CBA is kind of making it where like teams basically have no choice but to break up their cores, you know? Like you can't have freaking 3 max players, man. You can't have freaking like a team like the Nuggets or the Celtics or the Thunder even like last too long, because like, yeah, like when Jalen Williams' contract comes up for OKC, it's like he's obviously gonna get like a $200-something million contract at least, right? And you know, Shea, freaking Jalen Williams, and then Chet Holmgren having to get paid too, right? Like 3 massive freaking contracts at the top, right? And it's like they're gonna have to make some decisions, man. Like they're really well set up, but on the other hand, right? I don't know. It just seems that like the windows have gotten so much shorter, you know? Like the Warriors had a window. Their initial window was 2015 through 2019. Like basically like what, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, like 5 straight years of going to the finals, right? And now it just seems that like, yeah, like it seems that the team of the 2020s in the NBA is that teams are just getting their one shot and then that's kind of it, you know? Like the Bucks had their shot. Yeah, the Bucks had their shot. The Warriors, I guess it's weird, they had a shot. The Nuggets had their shot and their Celtics have their shot. And like, you know, I guess they all won championships, but I don't know. Yeah, it's kind of like, I feel like a lot of people don't, like me specifically, I kind of am glad I didn't start watching the NBA in 2017, because it literally would have just been like, wait, what's the point if I don't root for a team other than the Warriors or the Cavs? Like, what's the point if you're not a fan of those 2 teams, you know? But it's kind of gotten, yeah, but I feel like with this, yeah, with these new developments, with the second apron and the new CBA, it's kind of like, I don't think we're, yeah, like it seems like seemingly more and more unlikely that we're ever gonna have a team that is like a legit freaking dynasty, like legitly like contending for like 5, 6, 7, 8 years. And that's what a lot of people were saying about, you know, the Nuggets, you know, that they could be like a dynasty like the Spurs. And then, you know, a lot of, you know, doubt was put into that after their loss to the Timberwolves, and especially now after their loss of KCP, right? It's like, yeah, I don't know. It seems that Denver just had their one shot and they took it, they won it, right? Jokic is an all-time great. Jamal Murray is one of the best playoff performers in NBA history, and it's like, yeah, that's it. And then I don't know. It seems like the Celtics have an extremely good chance to repeat, but like if they don't, then I don't know. Like it seems that like, yeah, the 2020s are just gonna be a bunch of like one and done champions, right? Like it could be that like the Nuggets get back in like later in the decade, you know, but I don't know. It like in terms of like teams going like 2 out of 3, right? It doesn't seem like that, you know, is likely to be the case. It seems that it's just gonna be a bunch of teams getting one shot in, but I don't know. But on the other end, like, like I would assume we're gonna run out of teams at some point. It's not gonna be like the most likely teams that are probably gonna break that, you know, are like OKC, right, in the West, and like in the East, like maybe the Knicks, right, the Knicks and the Sixers. But I don't know. Like at some point you're gonna run out of freaking teams though, right? Like if we do like, you know, take that to the logical end, right? And just basically be like, oh, there's only gonna be one champion per year for the rest of the decade. It's gonna be like, okay, so this year was the Celtics. Next year is like what, the Sixers or the Knicks or the Thunder, right? And then next year is like the one of those two who didn't win. It's like, I don't know. And then the next year's the Mavericks, right? And next year's, you know, I don't know. That's a whole thing. I don't know. Yeah, I didn't talk about Klay Thompson leaving the Warriors too. Yeah, I just totally freaking glossed that by. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, an era basically ended. I don't know. He seems more upset with the Warriors, like, front office than, yeah, he doesn't, I don't think he holds any animosity towards Draymond or Steph, but I don't know. I really wish it was Draymond who went first, though, man. It sucks. It really sucks, man. I don't know. the Splash Brothers literally got broken up, man. Yeah, what am I gonna do with it? Yeah, oh god. I think it's a sword, right? Yeah, see, I remember that. A sword used to break up the cobwebs. Oh, an Enderman. What the hell? Oh man, you're stuck in cobwebs. There you go. Yeah, Klay joining the Mavericks, right? Yeah, he joined the Mavericks in free agency, and like the Mavericks got, yeah, significantly better after the finals, right? They signed Najee Marshall. Yeah, they lost Derrick Jones Jr. and in his place got Klay Thompson, and then they signed Najee Marshall. Yeah, I don't know if Tim Hardaway Jr. is still on the team. Yeah. Yeah, is it? Oh no, they did. No, they did trade him. Yeah, they traded him to Detroit, I think. Oh man, it's hard. It's hard, man. There's a lot of moves. I could check the subreddit now, but I don't know. Basically, the Mavericks got a lot better, and they're probably gonna be near the top of the West standings next season, right? If all goes according to plan, that makes like Luka. Oh, hey, that's a special spider. Look at that. That's like one of those special, yeah, the blue spider, whatever it is. Oh, man, I remember that. It's still one of the things I remember from Minecraft. Yeah. I don't know, I'm just checking the recording here. Yeah. What else friggin' about the Mavericks? Luka, probably gonna be an MVP candidate. Probably going to be the MVP frontrunner out the gate next season. Him and Embiid. So, yeah, basically, the West is just a nightmare, man. Just so many teams in the West got better. And then, for, like, the Nuggets, I don't know. It seems hard to think right now that they're going to, like, be, like, a top contender next season, Yeah, one of the only free agency signings they made was freaking signing Dario Saric previously from the Warriors, who's like a big who can pass and shoot. So I guess it's a decent backup big option for Jokic, but I don't know. They traded Reggie Jackson away to Charlotte, yeah, for second-round picks, yeah. Yeah, and then they drafted this guy that a lot of people were excited about. They kind of, that the front office specifically wanted, this guy called Deron Holmes II. And the sad thing about that is that I just learned, just as of tonight, that in a summer league game, Deron Holmes has an Achilles tear. So yeah, like he basically is gonna miss his entire rookie season, and like that's just extremely freaking depressing news, man. I don't know, as someone who likes the Nuggets, but I don't know. I guess it's the thing that I don't know. I wouldn't say my fandom in the NBA is like extremely transitive and like passing and isn't permanent, because I don't know. I still primarily like my Western team I like the most is still the Nuggets, and the Eastern team I like the most is still the Celtics. But I don't know, man. I just don't know. Yeah, but I feel like OKC is probably the team that I'm probably growing on a lot, in terms of like me liking them. I really like the whole vibe of OKC as a team. And like I feel like a lot of people who are like neutral fans like are probably gonna latch onto them too next season, or if they haven't already, I guess there's like issues with like Shea not being an ethical freaking scorer most of the time, a lot of times, but like I don't know, what can you do about that, Yeah, I'm probably gonna, in terms of like being a fan of teams that actually are gonna be in the front of the race to contend for a championship, I'm probably gonna be an OKC fan. I'll probably support OKC. So, yeah. Any other last thoughts on NBA free agency? It was a time, a lot of freaking deals going on. yeah, a lot of deals going on, and yeah, just you know, it's fun each year, man. Just seeing where players end up signing. Yeah, if I didn't, yeah, like make it clear already, the Lakers kind of did not sign anyone. Yeah. I don't know. And LeBron, yeah, like basically insinuating that he would take a pay cut, and then the Lakers failed to sign anyone, right? So I guess LeBron is like, I guess I'm not gonna take a pay cut. But like, we don't know if he actually would have taken a pay cut if Klay Thompson was signed. I don't know, man. I don't know. A lot of people were also like kind of questioning Bronny, a second round pick, getting like a fully guaranteed contract. But you know, a lot of people also brought up in response to that players like Trace Jackson Davis of the Warriors also got the same similar contract. So I guess Bronny just has to be as good as Trace Jackson Davis. Yeah, he was pretty good for the Warriors, but you know, last season, right? He was pretty good. But I don't know. I guess Tim, yeah, like Tim Bontemps from the Hoop Collective, second shout out, mentioned that like all Bronny has to do, yeah, like the floor, or yeah, the ideal outcome for Bronny in terms of the player he could end up being is Aaron Holiday, right? One of the Holiday brothers, Drew Holiday is like the most famous one. There's also Justin Holiday, who played for the Nuggets. And I don't know if like he's still on the Nuggets. Yeah, he might be up for free agency. Oh man, anyways, that's basically all the NBA stuff, man. Yeah, I got through it in under an hour. Look at me, man. Oh man. Do I want to do a Twitter segment? Because recently, you know, look, man, I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. Twitter hasn't been looking good recently. My timeline has not been looking good recently, okay? Oh man, I don't know. Anything else I want to just mention? Like any other thing? Yeah, here's a food thing. Yeah, like dude, 4th of July was like what, a week ago? Yeah, a week ago, and like oh man, I rewatched a Cow Chop video. Yeah, I rewatched. If you don't know what Cow Chop is, am I gonna explain it? I don't know. Just look for an episode where I explain it, man. Just look up Cow Chop on YouTube. Yeah, actually, just look it up. Look it up and like watch the first few videos. Watch like watch videos with titles that seem interesting. Okay, but yeah, I rewatched a stream Cow Chop did called Hot Boy Summer, which was done like in like August. Oh man, I don't know. I think I might like make this like a future topic, but I don't know, man. Since it's like, yeah, like 2024, a thing I've been doing kind of this year is like, I don't know, like not I don't know. I've been kind of revisiting things from like 2019. I don't know. Like that's been kind of like a subplot of like the year for me. Like I kind of, yeah, like the way like, yeah, basically like I talked in a previous episode that I started the year rewatching certain anime that I watched in 2019, and like I don't know. I guess like maybe from that, like I thought like, hey, maybe I could do other things. I could revisit other things, you know, because I don't know. Not that I have to, but I don't know. I guess that's how my brain works, I guess, as of recently. I'm just like, wow, 2019 was 5 years ago, huh? Like this was what I was watching in 2019. A lot of the stuff I don't watch now, but I don't know. Cow Chop is like one of the few YouTube kind of things that I watched in 2019 that I'm like I watch, I've gone back and watched, you know, especially their stuff, the videos they put out in 2019 after James left. Like I don't know, man. I don't know if I talked about it before, but there's just this certain like thing about Cow Chop in 2019, the fact that, you know, it was their final year and like they were telling everyone that, and that like the whole vibe of the channel was like, we're gonna end, we're dying, you know, like we're dying as a channel at the end of the year, we're not gonna be a thing anymore. And then like, you know, by the end of it, right, by the end of 2019, like a bunch of people left. Oh man, I don't know. It was just an interesting time, man. I don't know. And like the start of Off Canny in like April of 2019, and like that, and like I don't know, man. Specifically this stream, it's called Hot. Yeah, it got re-uploaded as a video. You can find it on their YouTube channel if you just search it up. It's called Hot Boy Summer, and like, I don't know, man. Like, I don't watch streamers. I really, like, if that's hasn't been made clear before, but I don't know. Like, I feel like that's one of the best, like, funniest friggin' live streams I've ever friggin' seen, man. I don't know. Look, it is a tiny bit, you know, edgelord-ish, right? I guess if you're averse to it, but I don't know. On the whole, like, considering, like, the whole context of the channel, like, I don't know. It's just kind of just really funny, man. Like, I don't know. that was what I was watching on 4th of July. That just spun off into a whole thing. But I wanted to talk about hot dogs, man. Yeah. Specifically freaking Nathan's hot dogs. Dude, I just had 2 of those recently. I bought like a pack from like a grocery store, right? An 8-pack of Nathan's hot dogs that were like bun length, and like they're really skinny, but like God, they are like the best freaking like of those variety of freaking like refrigerated hot dogs you could ever get, man. Like my God, don't wait. Like, it's only $5 for like 8, right? For a pack of 8 at the store I got them at. So if anyone wants like a quality freaking hot dog, like, just get those. Yeah, that was what I was thinking. Yeah. I didn't have them on the 4th of July. Yeah, I like got them like just, yeah, like 2 days ago, and just had 2 of them. Yeah. I don't know. They are like really freaking good. I don't know. That was the other thing. Yeah, like when I used to talk about sparkling water and Brussels sprouts, yeah, previously. That was the food thing. Oh man. Any other things I want to shout out? Yeah, Girls Band Cry, the anime. Watch it. just watch it. Just watch it. And also watch, yeah, Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night too. It's also a really good show. Yeah. Yeah, I'm saying it now because those 2 shows are done airing. So, yeah. In order to watch Girls Band Cry, it's not on Crunchyroll. It's not on YouTube, obviously. It's not on Netflix. It's not on Hulu. It's not on Disney Plus. So you're gonna have to be creative in order to find ways to watch Girls Band Cry. But I hope, like, you know, if people, you know, like, I'm 23 years old, and a lot of people are saying that Gen Z, like, can't do certain things internet-wise, you know, in terms of like finding ways to watch things. But I don't know, I was able to do it, so hopefully you can too. Hopefully you can find a way to watch that show. But yeah, Jellyfish, I think, yeah, the Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night series, I think, is on a streaming service somewhere. I think it might be on Crunchyroll. So yeah, those are 2 really good anime that I've been watching recently. I've been watching the 2nd season of Baby Steps, yeah, which I've basically binged. I don't know, it's really good. Yeah, it's really good. It's about tennis, you know. It has a tiny bit of romance in it, but the romance is like really fun and good. But I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, just, you know, those are my anime recommendations. Anything else before I freaking, yeah, I don't think I'm gonna have an official Twitter segment. Yeah, I don't know. Any other things I need to get to, because there probably is a lot. Yeah, there probably is a lot. I'm gonna finish Life is Strange, actually. Yeah, I'm going to finish that game. I'm going to finish it, okay? I'm looking for tweets now. I'm not cutting, man. I am not gonna freaking cut this freaking segment, okay? This is all gonna be, yeah, mostly freaking intact. Oh man, anything from, yeah, I'm just like checking my, yeah, Twitter freaking thing, yeah, just to see if I've liked anything fun. Recently I did. Yeah, you need a quest. You're depressed because you don't have a quest. Yeah, my side quests have been interesting this year. I don't know. My main quest should be freaking finishing the book I'm writing, but I don't know. as it should be always. Finishing my degree and the book I'm writing, 2 main quests. And then like the side quest is like record latest episode of Mineccraft. Watch this anime. You may think no one is there for you, but there's laundry. Laundry is always there for you. A push FAQ on this is gonna go so hard in 70 years. Imagine, dude, like students in the 2060s having to go over friggin' the 2024 election. No, bro, seriously, why did she eat 48 oysters? Yeah, why did she? Why did she eat 48 oysters, man? I don't, like, I remember I remember when the TikTok was posted on Twitter and I watched it. It was like a shot of like the restaurant, right? It was a shot of the restaurant, and then like it was from the woman's point of view. So like the basic thing is that like a woman and a man went on a date, and the woman ate 48 oysters in a row, right? So like it's from her point of view, and then like yeah, how the video goes is that like a plate of oysters appear, and then it cuts, and then that plate is finished, right? She just finished eating them. And then another plate of oysters appear, and then it cuts, and then she's finished eating them, and then it repeats that until all 48 oysters are eaten. And I'm like she just ate all of them? Like, what were they talking about? Like, what was she talking about with the guy? Like, what? Like, honestly, what was she talking about? Oh man. Oh man, anyways, was asked to speak Filipino, panicked, felt the ghosts of my ancestors possess me, and out came fluent Mandarin. Yeah, these are my likes on Twitter, by the way. I've been trying to freaking like more tweets that are good, so I won't have to freaking, you know, like scroll on the timeline. That's what I was doing last episode. Like, I cut a whole freaking 20 minutes out of the recording just because I couldn't find any good things. So, I don't know. I guess this will just be the segment. It's just a mini one. All My Friends by LCD Sound System is one of the greatest songs of all time. It really is, man. I don't know. I mean, yeah, it is. There's a lot of people who are anti LCD Sound System in like, as in like the indie listening community, but I don't know. I just can't be. Oh man. Do you understand how crazy it is that we didn't have any black people in comedy on TV enough to talk about the Kendrick Lamar Drake situation as it was unfolding? And then a quote tweet. Yeah, and then a quote tweet. I am a child of divorce. I was a Jesus and Miro fan. Just so sad, man. Oh man. I was alive in 2014. It was insane. You could get some serious strange by just putting V's in the place of A's or other vowels in words. Young people have no idea what it's like. Oh man. Oh god. just yeah. Always, you know. Yeah, they did that. Yeah, Always did that because they wanted to name their band just Always with a W, but there already was another band called that, I guess. Like, just like the same way that Blink 182 just wanted to be called Blink, but there already was a band called Blink, so they just like put the number, you know, in front of it. Oh man. Yeah, I guess. Yeah. Yeah, this is basically the end of all the interesting ones. This one is just a tweet that's listing a lot of former Celtics players after the Celtics won the championship. This is for Marcus Smart, Isaiah Thomas, Robert Williams, Daniel Tice, Avery Bradley, Kelly Olynyk, Terry Rozier, Kemba Walker, who recently announced his retirement, by the way. Man, Jared Sullinger, Brandon Bass, Aaron Baines, Tommy Heinsohn, Mike Gorman, yeah, the announcer for the Celtics, who recently retired, Tyler Zeller, Semi Ojeleye, Jay Crowder, Jeff Green, Taco Fall, Shane Larkin, Jonas Jerebko, Evan Turner, Malcolm Brogdon, really? Malcolm Brogdon? I mean, I don't know. Chris Kardashian Humphreys? What? Kardashian? Yeah, it literally says that. Luigi Detome, Gordon Hayward. Oh man, yeah, especially with that meme. Yeah, the meme, the freaking clip of him, like tearing his knee, or the clip of him and his leg getting blown open, and then him lying on the floor, and Reggie Miller being like, "This is unbelievable, unbelievable." Fab Mello, James Young, R.J. Hunter, Brad Wanamaker, Gurashan Yabusel, Amir Johnson, Greg Stiesma, Vitor Favrani, Gerald Wallace, Keith Bogans, Marshawn Brooks. Man, a lot of freaking names, man. Oh, man. I don't know, man. Look, man, Celtics fans, as like a lot of Boston kind of fans are spoiled, okay? Oh, man. That's another thing I've been doing recently. Yeah, another tiny obsession I have is... one of the biggest Boston frickin' sports people, Bill Simmons. I have been listening. There's this YouTube channel that has an archive of his old podcast, the Bill Simmons Report, the BS Report. That's like, yeah, that has basically all of the episodes from when he was doing it. So basically from 2007 to 2015, and there's almost 1,000 episodes there. And I just, yeah, I don't know, when I just need something to listen to and I don't have like an episode of the Hoop Collective or Gil's Arena or freaking, I don't know, the Low Post, I just like go on there and just pick one. Like, I don't know. That's my life, man. 5 years ago I was watching Couch Shop, you know. Now that it's not a thing anymore, now that I don't watch freaking people like Mr. Enter, you know. I don't know. It's like, that's basically what I listen to. I don't know. Could you say it was an upgrade? I don't know. Oh, man. Is that basically it for this episode? I think hopefully it's shorter, right? I'm trying to, yeah, look. Oh, man. Is it actually? Dude, it's under an hour. Oh. I kind of want to make this over an hour. What do I need to do? What's the last freaking thing I need to do? Oh, man. Anything? Any final freaking thoughts on just things in general, man? Yeah, on the topic of Life is Strange, yeah, I've been getting a bit of, I don't know, man. Something I also was checking on in 2019 was the Life is Strange subreddit. Yeah, I used to be on that subreddit, like checking it when Before the Storm was coming out. Yeah, so basically from like, yeah, late 2017 to early 2018, but I don't know. Oh, man. Yeah, right up until Life is Strange 2 got announced. Yeah. And like, I don't know, man. I've been getting a lot, yeah, I've been getting a lot of tweets from Life is Strange Twitter recently, because that's a thing, just like fans of the game posting their tweets, you're right. I don't know, man. Like, watching the clips and like TikToks they post, right? All the fans post is making me think that like I really want to play Before the Storm also. Like I want to play it, man. And maybe like, you know, like fully, you know, articulate my thoughts on why, you know, I think that Rachel Amber is an amazing character and she should not be hated, because apparently that's like a thing in the Life is Strange community, that there is like division between people who love Rachel Amber and people who just don't like her and think she's like a manipulative freaking person. But like is it bad that she's manipulative though? Like I don't know. Don't we want freaking flawed, chaotic freaking characters, man? Don't we want imperfect, freaking messy characters in things? I guess. Like, I don't know. Only messy in the way I want it to, man. It's like I want freaking spice in books, but only like a certain kind of spice, you know? It's like, I don't know. Oh, man. Oh, I was in Walmart? I don't know why. I just keep on revealing too many things, man. I was in a Walmart at some point in the recent months, and one of the things I did was just open up the Love Hypothesis and like find the sex scene that happens in it, right? Yeah, and just read through it. And then another thing related to that, I went on this website called The Cut, and like The Cut is like, if you're on Twitter, you probably know what it is. It's just like people talk about the articles from Cut all the time, right? And like there's like one article about like a woman getting scammed out of 50 grand or something, right? Like someone, you know, like she gave 50 grand in cash to some random stranger. I don't know. But like, yeah, like they have like articles on like, yeah, like books and like, yeah, there's a whole section about like sex and sexuality, and like one of the articles on it was an author breaking down one of their sex scenes, which I found like really interesting. Like it basically was, yeah, it was the article was the scene itself, like the prose of it, and then along the scene were like a bunch of footnotes, and like if you press the footnotes or click on the footnotes, then like it shows like a little sentence or two with like the author's explanation of like it. I don't know. I just found that really interesting, man. basically. Oh man. Anything else just to extend this episode and like make it, I don't know. Oh man. Just, I don't know. Just 6 more episodes to 100, man. 6, I think. Yeah, 6, 5, whatever, man. I'm going to make it to 100. That's the only thing I'm sure of, man. Man, will other people make it to 100? Who knows, man. In order wrapping it all around. Oh man, I was thinking about this a little bit. What if I did a freaking live election reaction episode, like the same way I did with the Spence Crawford fight? I don't know. I mean, that's an idea. That's an idea, but I don't know. Oh man, how many more years is LeBron gonna play? I don't know. Is he actually gonna play until friggin' his other son joins the league? I don't know. Like what if that, yeah, what if it's, I don't know, but people are saying that like Bryce is like the more like athletically gifted of his sons, right? I don't know, like maybe he wouldn't be like a 55th pick though, but like it would still be people being like, damn, he got to play with both of his sons. I don't know. I don't know, man. Him playing until he's like 45, man, like man, how like, come on, man. I just can't really see it, man. I don't know. he's gonna end his career by, you know, he's gonna end his career and then immediately own the Vegas or Seattle team, basically, right? Yeah, probably the Vegas team. Will JJ Redick be good as the coach? Who knows, man. I don't know. It's not like I'm rooting for the Lakers to not have a good season, but I kind of am. But in order for that to happen, I have to also inadvertently root for JJ Redick to not succeed as a head coach. So it's kind of, I don't know, man. I think I don't think it's definite, you know, that the Lakers are gonna be immediately a top 6 team. Like they're not. They're like with how they are now. Like they're really not gonna be top 6. Like they're gonna be in the play-in. You know, like top 6 is their highest ceiling as of this point, right? Like that would be insanely surprising if they managed to be top 6. Like especially with the Kings and the Pelicans making moves. It's like, I don't know. I guess they would have to drop. They would have to freaking experience some like health misfortune, but I don't know. Oh man, it also was like it's lucky that freaking the Lakers got, you know, AD and LeBron to be as healthy as they were last season. Like who knows if they are gonna play the same amount of games this upcoming season, but I don't know. Oh man. Yeah, to recap, I don't think I'm too old to play this game. Free agency, the WNBA. Can we please not be so toxic about Angel Reese or Caitlin Clark winning Rookie of the Year in the future? Can we please not? I don't know, just preaching to the choir. The new CBA, you know, trying to prevent dynasties, and maybe it might not be the best thing. Nathan's hot dogs are good. Yeah, I learned about that. Watch a girls band cry, and Jellyfish Can't Swim in the Night. If you're a fan of like just good shows, if you're just a fan of good stories and good shows, just watch those things. Oh man. Anyways, I think that's, yeah, basically it. I don't know. Haven't been listening to that much music recently. Yeah, I've already gone well past over an hour. So, oh man. Anyways, yeah, I think that probably is it. Yeah. Okay, so thank you so much for watching this episode. I have no idea if I'll stay here or frickin' go back to the Xbox One. Who knows, man. I like the unpredictability of it, man. Who knows where it's gonna go. So, yeah. Oh man, that is it for this episode. Thank you so much for watching, and see you next time.